Okay, this is breakfast part 2. What I have here is a low protein piece of toast with jam on, which I'll just eat. While I'm doing this, probably shouldn't talk when I'm eating, but who cares about that? I live in the UK. I have classic MSUD. I'm on 12 grams of protein. So if you're on leucine milligrams per day dietary regimen or leucine exchanges regimen, you might have to check with your metabolic team if anything is different from how you do it yourself. Tell you, this is really nice. I can't overrule anything that your metabolic team tell you to do. That's not my job. If they tell you to do something that goes against what I say, you go with them all the time. I don't want to get in any trouble with your metabolic team. I'm telling you to do stuff that you shouldn't be doing, because it might be okay for me, may not be okay for you. So what I'm going to show you here is what I call my MSUD cocktail bar. Give me a second. In addition to all my supplements that I take every day, I have one small tablet of vitamin D, because my metabolic team tell me I need to have it due to lack of sun exposure, and also having to need sun factor 50 when it gets hot. Also helps if you to fight off COVID, although that's not around too much anymore. And there we are. What I also have once per day is what is called MSUD Express. It's a supplemental drink. This is the MSUD Express 20. And into it I add 1 sachet of isoleucine, 1 sachet of valine, and an orange flavour pack. You can get other flavours, blackcurrant and tropical. I think the other two, I don't know if there's any more. They stopped doing the lemon one, which I really liked. And what you do, fairly straightforward. Put all the sachets into the beaker. Keep it in my toast. I don't normally eat my breakfast this way. It's purely for the purpose of the video. All in the same. The MSUD Express gives you all sorts of stuff that's good for you. I think it's recommended for eight years and over. So if you're a bit younger than that, you might have to check with your metabolic team to see if you can have it or not. And to this beaker we add some water, just normal water. There we are. Up to about that little, can you See that there, just at the top of that section there. Stick the lid on the top. Yeah. And commence shaking. This gives me 20 grams of protein, not including isoleucine, leucine and valine. This is my magic drink. Other makes of drink are available, low fats, ketonics too, things like that. This is the one that's suitable for me. You can get them including 15, but you have to have more of these per day. Right, that's all shaken up. Put my bottles away. Take the lid off. I'll show you what it looks like inside. There we are. Don't want to tip it too much, others are going to pour it out. So hopefully you can see a bit of the liquid in there. Anyway, so what I do, I go towards my sink. Look at the different camera angle here. Drink it all in there. You might have a bit of residual at the bottom. Don't worry if you do not manage all of that. A little tip, if you need to get calories in, is you add SOX or Maxidule instead of doing it in the water. So you add unflavoured Maxidule with water, gives you extra calories, but you can only do that if your dietitians say you can. Those of us, and I'm like myself at the moment, I'm well enough, I don't need the Maxidule at the moment. But if I was recovering from being in hospital or being unwell, my team would be saying, put it in your express fillet. And I'll show you how to make that Maxidule in just a sec. Orange juice, own supermarket brand, and you can have quite a nice amount, and it doesn't count as part of your leucine or grams of protein per day. You can have that with protein free without any problem, but don't go for a brand like in this or Tropicana, for example, because they contain a lot of protein, because they use more oranges in production, and that bumps up the amount of protein. Whereas normally oranges are protein free, but the more you use, the more you the more protein will be in it. So yeah, always go for own supermarket brands. You can have orange juice, about 150 mils thereabouts, don't have to measure it, and it counts as part of your protein allowance or leucine exchanges. If you're adding express, Maxidule to your express, you get a Pyrex jug like this. There we go. Put a bit too much in there. See how that looks. Basic. It's about 400 mils in the jar. You can see that. 400 mils. And then I use SOS is made by Vitaflow. You get these in a box of I think it's 24 sachets in a box. Basically, you just cut the top off it, open up the sachet, pour it in, and we have 2 of those, 400 mils. Should bring the total amount in the jug to about 500 mils. Tricky. And that should be fine. And that will make approximately suitable enough for about 4 to 5 MSUD express drinks, roughly thereabouts. Probably 4 just to be sure, because sometimes this gets really a bit sticky at the bottom and it's not too good to stick it with. So that's what it is. It looks a little bit cloudy, a bit blurry. That means it's good that it's gone in. So there we have that. Let's get that down. Stick a spoon in it, give it a stir. It might be a bit, you can see it's got a few boxing in the top. Just stick it in your fridge. It's best to have it cold. Let it dissolve in the fridge, chill up. You have it. All done, and that is breakfast MSUD style. Signing off now.